49ers will receive. And we'll see who has the right to make that trip to Tampa to play Buffalo next week. Matt Barr will kick off for the Giants. Dexter Carter and Spencer Tillman back deep for the 49ers.
If they try and get the ball to Rice right off the bat on the first play deep.
They said they were going to open it up and open it early. It's going to be Spencer Tillman. Barr's kickoff sail to the 15. He's cut down by David Whitmore. Sherrard enters the game as a wide receiver to the left. Montana gets the ball out to Rathman. Pepper Johnson and Mark Collins converge, a gain of 7.
What you do best.
3rd and 3, and Harry Sidney is the lone setback, and now there are no setbacks as he goes in motion. Outside, John Taylor. Beg your pardon, Mike Sherrard. Available. Montana back to throw it. They've yet to run a play. Up the middle as Montana does what he does so well. Craig saw when he was going to get hit and covered up the ball. Montana to throw it quickly. That's to John Taylor. 14-yard pickup if the pass is complete. They tackle well and they all get there. They pursue well. Montana has to unload quickly and does. To Jerry Rice in their first meeting, the one won by the 49ers. Plays with a great deal of confidence. Wilson and Rice. Straight to the right. Montana just has to throw it away. As the Giants had the blitz coming, Reasons and Taylor right in his face. Burr and Helton to hold from 47 yards out. That's just about his limit. Well, it doesn't look like it from that. That was plenty long enough, plenty high enough, and the 49ers get 3 on their first drive. They lead. 3 tight ends on the right side for the Giants. Hostetler gives to Meggett. Tries to get to his left, stopped by Fagan for no gain.
Right there, number 75.
3rd and 13. Oates can't hear, so Hostetler gets up under center after beginning this play in the shotgun formation. Hostetler, and he can run. Pass is complete to Mark Ingram, and a pickup of 20 yards and a Giant first down. Very intense. You draw upside down like that if you sell insurance or if you're a defensive coach. Hostetler's pass is behind Bavaro and knocked down by Romanowski.
I was impressed with last week how cool he was, and you say, well, that's at home, but this week he looks like he's bringing that same coolness here.
3rd and 8. Well, they're very aware of his running ability. And they should be. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Ingram jumping up and down after the ball went by, and finally the yellow flag came flying.
Pass interference, number 26, defense, automatic first down.
However, it's a first down, Giants at the 49er 30. That's Henderson straight ahead. A gain of 8. That's what they all emphasized yesterday when we talked with them. Once we get in the red zone, we've got to put some points on the board. And here's Anderson inside the 11. Stopped finally by Millen.
3 things. 1, run straight at him. 2, bootleg with a quarterback. Or 3, draw with the quarterback.
Meggett is the lone setback. Maurice Carthon in motion. Option pass coming from Meggett. The Carthon touchdown, and he dropped it. Incomplete. Matt Millen was the attempted defender they keep talking about. 3rd and 10. They can make a first without scoring. Out of bounds, incomplete. Ingram, the intended receiver. Pollard was the 49er cover man.
Out of bounds. That he caught the ball, and if he weren't pushed, he would have been inbounds.
Matt Barr from 28 yards away with Hostetler holding. Some doubt during the week whether Barr would be able to make it. His field goal is good, and this game is tied at 3 with 2:41 left to play in the first quarter at Candlestick.
You see, that took him out of that rhythm. Then he went to the second and then the third.
Rathman, the lone setback in Montana again, gets the ball out to Rathman, and he's taken down quickly by Reasons.
Hands and those big hands. It's a good thing he doesn't have to take the pictures with those hands.
3rd and 21. Montana under pressure again, comes out of there, slides down, and the 49ers will have to punt. Pepper Johnson made sure he stayed down.
Right there, just blocking head to head.
1st and 15. Remember, the Giants started their last drive with a penalty. Here's Hostetler. Deep for Ingram. And just slightly overthrown. Here's Haley, comes to the left. Wide on the outside. Stacy Robinson in the game for the Giants. Hostetler gets to Meggett. Meggett hammers close to a first down. Not quite enough, I don't think.
They're pass defender, but they're not playing nickel on regular down. They're playing a lot like they did, but with Carl Banks.
That was 2nd down. Pepper Johnson stopped Rathman after a gain of 12 and a 49er first down.
He feels that guys like Rice and Taylor are the ones that you have to take out of the game.
On first down, Montana. To Jerry Rice, who almost broke it.
They really held it pretty good. I think Guy McIntyre was okay. I think that should have been against the Giants.
3rd and 8. Montana back to throw it, going deep. Incomplete. Intended for Rice. Collins right with it. It got 4. It's 3rd and 3. Giants at their own 27. They need to get out past the 30 for the first down.
Let's see if Meggett makes that signal again and they run what they call scat and just throw it to Meggett for the first down.
Hostetler back to throw. Don't forget about his running ability, and he just does get outside the 30. And that's because of what you pointed out.
He gives you a lot of different looks.
Yep. Here's Hostetler back to throw. Pass complete up the middle to Mark Ingram. A gain of 9. Seems to be more serious than they originally thought. Anderson trying for the first down. Maybe, maybe not.
You know, if you get it, then you're happy, but if you don't get it, it's hard to leave it there. They get it, so it's all academic anyway as far as decision making. You notice that the coaches don't even watch it. Defensive coach doesn't watch the offense. The offensive coach doesn't even watch the defense.
Hostetler. He has Bavaro. Bavaro into 49er territory. 49ers. Eddie DiBartolo. What a job he's done since he took over. Flag on the play. The pass complete to Baker, but a penalty marker down.
Gordon put him right on his back.
1st and 10, Giants. Pitches back to Meggett. And Meggett cuts it up near the 30. 49er locker room, and the word on him is that he has a twisted ankle. Hostetler up under the center, Bart Oates. And back to throw it. For Baker. Incomplete. Darryl Pollard back there with him. Barr from 42 yards away. Far enough and good. And so the Giants take the lead 6-3 with a minute left first half.
Important thing about a defense, not letting the other team score points.
Montana back to throw it, and does to Rice. They have all 3 of their timeouts left.
Meeting at the quarterback.
1st and 10. Craig goes in motion. They're in field goal range, or they were. Leonard Marshall. And Lawrence Taylor.
And Bubba.
Third down. Montana back in the pocket, this time with time. Gets the ball to Craig. At about the 17. 8 seconds left on the clock. 9-yard gain. 49ers take their last timeout. And that'll do it. Hofer and Barr both perfect, and they have accounted for all the points. 2 field goals for each team, and it's 6-6 with 3 seconds left to play. The difference in the special teams and the coverage. Harthon in motion. Hostetler gives to Anderson, and he's hit in the backfield by Michael Walter, just activated. A 6-6 tie in the NFC Championship game. Ronnie Lott up right in the middle, showing blitz and then coming out. Hostetler. Flag on the play from both directions.
Number 29, defense.
That's on Don Griffin.
Down.
They're back at the 19. Hostetler fakes a draw. Pass is complete to Ingram. And Ingram at the 40. That's enough for a giant first down. 3rd and 5. 9 carries, just 20 yards for Anderson as Hostetler operates this time out of the spread formation. Oates, the snap without looking. Hostetler down by Haley. The Giants will have to punt.
Started that side, and then boom, brought it all the way across the field.
1st and 10, 49ers their own 39-yard line. Pass is caught by Taylor. He could be gone. Touchdown. 61-yard touchdown.
Everson Walls is a gambler, always has been, number 28. Everson Walls goes for the interception. Watch 28 come in there. He goes right there and gets in front of Taylor. Now the bad thing is when you miss the interception and you go for it in front of him and there's no one behind you, it's a little help from Joe Montana.
For the extra point then. Hofer hits it. The first touchdown, the first extra point of the day, and it's 13-6 49ers. 1st and 10 Giants from their own 21. Hostetler back to throw. Pass is caught by Ingram. And Ingram outside the 40. Hostetler out of the shotgun formation. Fake draw, and Hostetler comes out of there. Complete flag on the play.
Usually he's up under center, but they took the same idea.
Interference. Number 43, defense. Automatic first down.
That's his wife and Bert's wife usually watch the games together, but not today. Pass is complete to Bavaro.
The Giants used to always go to Dave Megan in this situation out of the backfield, but everyone has started double teaming him and making him go to other guys.
Ronnie Lott up faking blitz. Hostetler fumbles and finally gets rid of the ball to Meggett. A two-handed shovel just at the last second. When it looked like he was fumbling, Darryl Pollard made the stop. Meggett got a yard after all that, and they'll have to settle. Or will they?
So you have to kick the field goal.
46 yards out. Line drive by Barr is good. He's 3 for 3, and it's 13-9 in the championship game.
Rich Seifert was saying that Steve Young has gotten better by not playing.
Montana flushed out of the pocket, and down he goes. Back at about the 19 by Taylor and Eric Howard. 3rd and 20. Montana this time with time. throws it away. Walls might have gotten a hand on it. It was intended for Taylor. 13-9. Handoff to Anderson. And O.J. gets into 49er territory, stopped by Millen and Lott.
Can they get it in for a touchdown?
2nd and 1 right now at the 49er 46. Hostetler going for the bunch. Incomplete, intended for Ingram, no flags. Anderson behind Hostetler, gets the carry. Got the first down and more. O.J. Anderson. Stiff arms Ronnie Lott. Out of bounds inside the 20. 3rd and 10 at the 19. Hostetler will operate out of the spread formation. Meggett goes in motion. Batted down by the 49ers, and one more time they'll have to settle for a field goal, this time from 37 yards for Barr. That's no good. Looked as if he was in too much of a hurry. 13-9 the 49ers. Here's Montana back to throw it. And in front of Walls this time, and complete to Rice. Day. 7 yards by Craig. 2nd and 3. The Giants blitz quickly. Craig, I don't know. Incomplete. Then it was McIntyre next above him.
Yeah, I have no idea where they've got a couple of these calls today.
Sherrard in motion. Montana chased by Taylor, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Rice. Giants have the ball at their own 39-yard line. Hostetler back to throw it. Pass is caught by Ingram. First down, Giants in 49er territory. 3rd and 8. Kavanaugh. No shotgun. He's up under the center. 49ers have 10 people up on the line of scrimmage. And the blitz for a while had Kavanaugh. Flag on the play.
I thought that was a legitimate
Illegal
play.
use of the hands, number 66, offense. Penalty declined.
He's still
Niners from their own 23. They lead 13-9. Montana back to throw it. Pass incomplete. Intended for Taylor. Hostetler continues to loosen up behind the Giant bench. Here's Montana, long time in the pocket, but chased out, finally hit from behind. The ball's loose, and turnover maybe. I hear him say red ball. That's 49er ball. And Montana is still on his hands and knees. Hostetler back to throw, chased out of the pocket quickly, and now he comes out of there. Maybe he didn't lose all that mobility.
That is amazing. They carry the guy off with the knee.
One. Big first down here, a big 3rd down. What they need is the first down. Anderson doesn't get it. Michael Carter. A loss of a yard. They'll have to punt.
Big and strong for the Giant offensive line.
4th and 2, and they'll have to punt. Landeta to Taylor. Fake punt, and it's going to work. It's Reasons. Reasons streaking down to inside the 25. First down and much, much more.
That's the call they needed. That's the play they needed. They needed something to get them out of this. Bill Parcells came up with it.
That's a lot to check. Meggett goes in motion. Hostetler passes incomplete. Johnny Jackson got a hand on it. Meggett, I think, the intended receiver.
The 49er defense is just very strong there.
38 yards for Barr. And it's a 1-point game. 13-12. The 49ers lead with 5:47 left to play. I don't know if it was the right one or not, but they're going to run another play right now. Here's Young. Jones and a big first down. 25-yard gain for the 49ers. 1st and 10. Ring again. Hit behind the line of scrimmage, and the Giants have the ball. Lawrence Taylor out of the pack with the ball. That's the first turnover today.
And you knew that the Giants were going for it, and that's what Bill saying, yep, we need it. So who should get it? Lawrence Taylor. Number 56, they want a trap play. Now watch, the ball just pops out the side. The ball's just popped out before Taylor gets here. He doesn't take it away. The ball was coming out. He just caught it in the air.
Here's Hostetler, chased out of the pocket. Chased by Burt. Pass is caught by Bavaro. Bavaro fighting for yardage. The 49ers have 2. Hostetler injured but back. This is O.J. Anderson thrown for a loss by Kevin Fagan. Play was out of sync from the beginning as the motion man got tangled up in the play, and Hostetler back to throw it. Scrambles right, throws right, caught and out of bounds. Inside the 30 by Stephen Baker. Left, the Giants call their last timeout. And it all goes on his shoulders. He hurt his neck last week making a tackle against the Bears, and there was doubt early in the week whether or not he'd be the kicker or not.
They don't even want to look.
It could be an eternity for Matt Barr if he should miss, and he'd never know he got on the airplane if he makes it. Timeout 49ers. He also wrote one time, "I'm not just a kicker, I'm a player." And the kick is good. There will be no three-peat.